You have a story going to Kenya and how Hero for Children came about. What is I would say that's probably one of your most pivotal stories, because that is a cornerstone to how you got to where you are now. What would you say your second most pivotal is?
So I was thinking about that. So I love history. Probably my favorite city in the world is Cape Town, South Africa. So here's a fun fact. So Nelson Mandela was in prison for 27 years. 18 of those 27, he was in prison in Robben Island. During his 18 years on Robben Island, he was allowed to have one visitor once a year for 30 minutes. After 27 years in prison, he gets out. 3 years later, wins the Nobel Peace Prize. 4 years later, becomes president of South Africa. When I was living in South Africa, I had the honor of speaking alongside his cellmate in Robben Island. His name was Amit Kathrada. And we spoke next to each other. I was sharing this idea of courage, insane courage, next to the guy in jail, Nelson Mandela. And he shares this story, this pivotal story that I will remember forever. I think it's good for every single person because we can all take something from it. And he says, don't play marbles with diamonds. Like, what does that mean? And he said, here in South Africa, there was a story of young kids in the street, and if you play marbles, the way you do it is you draw a circle. These kids did this with their finger in the dirt, and you put like a big marble, so they had a rock, and then the idea is you shoot the big marble and try to knock the other ones out. And they were playing in the South African sun, and it was amazing until a visitor came, saw what these kids were doing, and was absolutely shocked. When he looked down, he saw they were actually playing marbles with diamonds. South Africa has some of the largest diamonds in the world. These kids didn't know. They didn't realize what they had. They didn't realize what they had in their hand. They didn't realize how important the thing that they had was. And he was like, for each and every one of us, we have something so important, and oftentimes we don't even realize what it is. It may take someone else seeing it, may take someone else realizing it, but never let the fact go along that 1% of your talent, something that you're so good at, 1% of yours, could be 100% of somebody else's. Like, it may be so easy for you and so hard for somebody else. He's like, never allow yourself to play marbles with diamonds. And so my example of that, our diamonds in life are the things that people come to us and ask help for. They want advice on. They need our help with. And to us, it's easy. We give advice. We know it. For you guys, like creating a podcast, creating content, creating beautiful, imagery and photography and online presence and videos. And that, to me, it's amazing. Those are your diamonds. I can't do that, nor do I even understand how or where to start. But to you guys, you may think, it's just another thing that I do along the journey or along the ride. And so when he said that, I just thought, isn't it unfortunate that a lot of us go our entire lives playing marbles with diamonds and we never even realize it?